In old-time days, when an inside conventional stove with an oven were novelties, families used dirt ovens. On bake day, activities were presided over by the most senior in the home, ensuring that everything was just right. In tonight's I Love Tobago segment, we take a step back to the familiar sights and sounds of a Tobago dirt oven. Nestled among the trees in the back of her Susulan's home, Nelda Nana and her two sons constructed the 6-foot-tall, 3-feet-wide mud oven as a pandemic project.
When I was a child growing up, that's some 70 years ago, we used to have dirt oven. That's how we did our bread and our baking and things. So as I become an adult, I moved away from basic. But you know, when you come a certain age, you become nostalgic and you want to go back to basic. So during COVID, we had lots of time to think. So I decided, you know, I always wanted to make a mud oven. It's time for me to do it myself.
Nelda never had the opportunity to see a mud oven constructed growing up. So after doing some research and trial and error, she started with a steel skeleton, danced her clay and ficus leaf mixture, and layered it by hand on the towering structure. It was finally finished after 3 months. Though imperfect, Nelda calls the dirt oven her labor of love.
People, when they see mud oven, they get excited. Because especially the old people, it goes back to their youth and the taste, because the food is different. Food that is cooked with fire tastes much different than food that is cooked on a stove with gas.
As the aromas of bread, pizza, coconut tarts, and coconut drops tantalized neighbors and passers-by, the demand grew for Nelda's delectable treats. It was then that Bake Day Thursdays was established.
Originally, I thought, well, I'll bake, but it evolved. The whole thing evolved by the demands that my neighbors and people make upon me.
It's been 1 year, and business has been consistent and fulfilling.
Sometimes I'm asked if I'm mad, you know. I ask myself, this thing is real work. But, you know, then it keeps me growing, because one thing I recognize, which I know, that some people, when you retire, you have to have another profession or something to do. Otherwise, you will rust out and die early. I know lots of people who retire, and between 6 months and a year, because they had the focus was on, they sat down, they drink themselves to death, they bored themselves to death. But as a new venture after retirement, I'll keep it going as long as I can.
So if you are in Tobago on any given Thursday, be sure to try Nelda's dirt oven treats, made the old-fashioned way.